a segment that is really at the heart of what we're doing here, hyper-local in Utah. People, it's time for County's Quiz. Is a great game to play between Ryan and Clayton for knowledge of the Utah counties. What will they know? I write the questions. People, it's time for Utah County's Quiz. Utah County's Quiz, the game where Ryan and Clay go head-to-head. We're going through all 29 of the Utah counties. This is a great one. I did some work on this one. Very excited about it. But let me tell you this. We're in the final 10 stretch. We're going to do all 29 counties except Salt Lake County because one person is a part of that county that we have to worry about. So I did have an epiphany the other day, and the final quiz will be amazing. I had an epiphany. I know what I'm doing. I mean, it's not going to be that great, but I will really very excited about it. All right.
This is like when they're like, yeah, we know the final arc for Lost. So
Everybody in Utah counties is in purgatory. That's the most beautiful part about this whole thing. No, it's not going to be that. But, I mean, it's probably not going to be that great. But what I want to do here, Ryan, you have been making an amazing push. You have really been doing a push here. And you could really tie it up here. Well, you could tie it up tonight if you win this Utah County's quiz. Clayton, are you feeling good? Are you feeling all right?
Hey, are you scared, Clayton? Are you scared? I see you chugging that gin Ricky very, very heavily.
Clay, microphone, please.
I'm not scared.
I'm not afraid anymore.
I'm not afraid
anymore.
Of your people.
So
No, I'm actually not scared. I think I'll be fine. I think when everything is counted, when all the chips are on the table, I'll be just fine.
Let's hope so, my friend. Let's hope so, because it is
kind of embarrassing that it's gotten this close, though, right?
The truth will win out. Well, no, it's not so embarrassing because I know that certain moves were made.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's okay. I'm not gonna be a hater. I just want to win. Let's go.
All right. Here's the score right now. 10 for Clayton. Mm-hmm. He's in the purple.
Too close.
Yellow is Ryan. You see how much yellow is starting to infect this state. And then of course the red. The red is the time that neither one of these guys got any question right for Kane County, but
Charlie won that, baby.
Charlie Clayton's son, won that county.
I want Charlie to win that. I want it to be a tie with Charlie with the win.
How cute would that be? All right, people. This is how it works. I ask them each 4 questions worth 1 point. The other person can steal for 0.5. Question 5 will be decided by a coin flip, which we do in a second. And then, of course, we usually have a bonus, most likely. This week, though, Clay, you're always good at picking this. What are we doing this week? What is the county this week?
Did you say it was northern?
I did.
Well, I'm looking at northern counties.
And we know that we're not doing Salt Lake.
Salt Lake, we've already done. Okay, well, I mean,
Utah County is the county of this week. Really, the namesake. A lot of people think, are we doing Utah County quiz every week? No.
Got to be honest with you, my least favorite county.
Well, on the we have a list at the.
But I am ready to win.
We have a list here. Let me show you the list of worst counties, and you will see here, Clay, that the list of counties, the Utah County is the #1 least favorite county. They've had a lot of problems with COVID parties and stuff like that. So we always say Utah.
The only county in Utah that I've ever been in jail in. So.
Oh, bonus! Mine would be my home county.
Locked up, baby. Locked
Davis,
up.
I will say, I'm going to do this right now. I didn't realize we haven't.
I got those bracelets on.
We haven't done this for a minute. I'm going to do. It's official right now. I am moving Iron County in Davis's spot, and Davis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Davis lower. I think the Iron has done enough. Anyway, it is time for Utah County's quiz. Last week, Ryan, you won. That means you got to go first in the coin flip. This decides who goes first in question number 5. Ryan, what do you want this week?
Ooh, I'm gonna go heads.
Heads it is. Tails.
Oh,
it is,
fuck.
my friend. That means that Clayton.
I think Bradford's choked on the coin toss.
yeah, the coin. I haven't. Yeah, I got to do the tally on the coin toss. But that means
the
worked on
coin
that
toss
one.
does not mean that much. Trust me, I've won many coin tosses. A lot of
loss.
loss.
All right, but that will be for question number 5. Ryan, you won last week, so you go first. Ryan, my first question for you is that it's Utah County. So it's about this. It's about Utah local laws. Ryan, Utah County is very Mormon. We know this, or I should say, very Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or whatever. Utah County is very that. Last estimated, it's 88% members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This is most likely why it is the most northern county to have a dry city, Ryan, to have a dry city. Meaning it does not allow for the sale of alcohol. My question for you, Ryan, which Utah County city is a dry city? You've got 4 options. Is it Mapleton, B, Payson, C, Highland, or D, American Fork? Which city there's only one in Utah County that is a dry city, Ryan? Which one of those 4 is it?
That's a tough one.
Clayton, do you know this one?
Not necessarily.
All right.
But also,
that give you a lot
which
of
is interesting because there is a very select amount of cities that are dry in the state, which is interesting.
I am going to go Payson, B.
Payson, B. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect, Ryan. You do not get a full point. Clayton can steal for 0.5. Clayton, Payson is off. What is the
I'm
city?
going to go with Mapleton, boys.
Mapleton. That is.
No reason Mapleton should sell booze.
Are you going off of any? What are you thinking here? I mean, what are your thoughts on this right now?
Well, I know where Mapleton is located, and they are making plenty of money off Spanish Fork and other proximate towns selling booze. Mapleton is my answer.
Mapleton is very conservative. Clay is right. He gets a little bit of knowledge there. Not worth a point.
But I don't think I'm going to get it right?
Gentlemen, look to your screen. It looks to be that Highland is the city.
Oh my god!
Highland.
Imagine growing up in Highland.
I know. Wow.
You guys know anybody from Highland?
I know some people that live in Highland.
I know the Highlander. He's Sean Connery before he died. Rest in peace. He was from Highland.
Wait, was it him or Chris Lambert?
Oh yeah, Chris. That's right, Chris Lambert. Raiden from the Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
movies.
I got a lot of people hating on the fact that I didn't know it was Highland. God.
See, I'm telling you, it's you should have known that. You should have known that. All right, everybody. The next question. This is for Clayton. Clayton for 1 full point. Ryan could steal if you get it wrong for 0.5. Clayton, my next question involves this. What is that, Clayton? What is that?
That's an aerial footage of Utah Lake.
That is right. Utah County is home to Utah Lake. It's actually a freshwater lake, though it is high in saline levels. It is one of the most polluted lakes. It was still being dumped with raw sewage as late as 1967. Recently, it's been known for its toxic algae bloom that can kill small animals, including dogs. Used to be home to a wide variety of endemic fish. Overfishing by early Mormon settlers and the introduction of non-native species and plus all the pollution has really decimated the natural ecosystem of this once thriving lake. But my question isn't about that, Clayton. My question for you is, based on acres, out of the actual lakes, not reservoirs, out of the actual lakes in Utah, and this can include ones that don't fully are in Utah, lakes in Utah, where does it rank? Where does Utah Lake rank out of size? 1 through 4.
Natural lakes.
Natural lakes. It's in the top 4.
Natural lakes.
Natural lakes, not reservoirs. Reservoirs.
Well, that's interesting because There is a very interesting call that you would have to make with one of those lakes, but okay, I'm in.
Natural lakes. It's not. There's no dam creating this. This is a natural lake.
Okay, Scrivener says third.
Final answer.
Yeah.
It is not the third largest lake, natural lake. Ryan, you can steal.
Oh my God.
You can steal. Third is off.
Is it the second?
Why do you say that?
Because he thinks that
like,
Utah Lake
I
is
don't-
bigger than the. Because he thinks Utah Lake is bigger than Bear Lake. That's exactly what he thinks.
Final answer.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the fourth, and obviously not the first. So
Here we go.
Look to your screens. You will find out that, in fact, Utah Lake, that's Lake Powell. Utah Lake is the second largest actual lake. Lake Powell is just below Great Salt Lake. But Ryan Bradford, you get 0.5. You are now ahead in this quiz. You are now ahead in this quiz. You have an opportunity right now to get.
looks like they don't teach you that in jail, Clayton.
And by the way, so Bear Lake is third, and then and further. Hey, by the way, hey, guy who's arrested, let's go through one of the largest freshwater lakes in Utah. Let's go through that really quickly. Bear Lake is third.
Like, do you have any questions
Hey.
about the jail cells of Utah?
Hey, Buttercup, tell us about all the
Way down,
Utah natural lakes.
way down the
That was
list.
Jay.
You guys
That's
are
my impression of
fucking
Jay.
dicks.
Way down the list. Fish Lake. Fish Lake is the fourth. But a lot of reservoirs in between. Ryan, this is a big moment. You could really pull ahead here. My question for you, Ryan, is about this institution. Have you heard of this place?
Oh, I've heard a little bit.
So, Ryan, Brigham Young University is located in the county seat of Utah County, Provo, Utah. BYU was established in 1875, later than I thought. I didn't realize 1875. It is the mecca of LDS education. And by the way, I spelled education wrong on this. I'm noticing that. That's how educated I am. It is also a world-renowned university, despite its religious leanings. Many influential people have graduated from BYU.
Ugh.
But for you, Ryan, no one may be more influential graduating from BYU than this guy,
Oh, hell yeah.
Ken Jennings.
My man Ken.
Jeopardy GOAT and possible Alex Trebek replacement. Ken graduated from BYU in 2000, actually way later. I mean, he was on the show like the next year. He graduated in 2000 from BYU with a double major, Ryan. My question for you, what were the two double major combo that Ken graduated with?
Wow.
Ryan, you have to pick between all these. Did Ken Jennings graduate with a
Lord
philosophy
Almighty.
business degree, a physics statistics degree, an English computer science degree, or D, an history education? You can get 1 full point, or Clayton can steal for 0.5.
Lord Almighty.
I am down between two.
What?
I think. This is a good question, Schleg.
I know. Quizmaster.
I'm gonna go history education, D.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Look to your screen and see nothing.
Oh!
Clayton, you
Was-
can steal to tie it. You can steal to tie it.
Yeah, I'm
Ryan's-
gonna go with C.
What is
That's
C?
kind of C. English computer science, please.
Do you feel confident?
Yeah, I do.
English computer science is the correct answer.
Oh my god.
Clayton.
That was my first choice, but I was like, that's too. I don't know.
If
That's
you were,
how we get it
It,
done.
it makes a lot of sense.
if you know that he, of course, went into software, I was wondering if Bradford knew that because we love Jeopardy. I did that for you, Ryan, because we love ourselves some Jeopardy.
Thank you.
Clayton,
Thank
you can pull ahead. This is tied 0.5 right
It's
now.
getting really
You can
crazy
pull
over here.
ahead. Clayton, what is
Okay.
on your screen right now?
That looks like Provo, Utah.
What do you see there though?
Timpanogos, I guess.
Mount Timpanogos is one of the most defining features of Utah Valley. It is named from the Timpanogos. I'm not probably pronouncing that right. It's a sect of the
Lord.
Shoshone. It means rock watermouth canyon. That's what
Oh boy.
Mount Timpanogos means. It sits at
Definitely not doing your
it
best
sits
to
at-
honor.
Clay, listen up. It sits at 11,000. It sits at 11,752 feet. 11,752 feet above sea level. My question for you, Clay, out of the mountain peaks in Utah, mountain peaks, Mount Timpanogos is in the top 10. Where does Mount Timpanogos rank by feet out of the top 10? They're
Right.
not closest to the T. You have to be dead on. Same with Ryan. You have to be dead on out of the top
Another
10
one of
peaks.
these. Okay, great. It's not even a number one in. Okay. Ooh, that's it.
Between 1 and 10. Where does Mount
Who's going first?
You are. Oh boy, we're in trouble with Clay already. All right. Out of the top 10, where does Mount Timpanogos?
Timpanogos.
Yes. Dead on. You have to be dead on.
5.
Final answer?
Yep. I know it's not number 5.
Ryan, you could steal for 0.5. You can steal for 0.5 out of the top 10 peaks in Utah. 5 is off.
Where does it lie in conjunction with Seven Peaks?
The water resort?
The amazing water resort.
I will say it is 7,000 feet above the floor of Utah County, which is interesting.
Unbelievable. This is fucking bullshit.
Swear
8.
Ryan, you're going to be so mad. If you look to your screens right now, you will see that, in fact, Mount Timpanogos is 9th. You were so close. Oh, my God. This is getting interesting.
Can I get a .001?
Nope. So 0.5, 0.5. And this is where it can really change. It can really change. Clayton, you got the heads up, the coin toss, so you got to go first on this subject. Clay, how much do you know about this subject?
I know a lot about that.
In recent years, Utah County has been known for becoming home to an area called Silicon Slopes. From Wikipedia, quote, the term Silicon Slopes is a brainchild of Josh James, the founder of Domo. I don't know. The purpose of creating a branding campaign to promote Utah's growing tech community. The nickname is, of course, derived from Silicon Valley. This is one of the many of the area. There's actually a lot of places that use Silicon as a note for its tech industry. Months ago, we made fun of the branding of Silicon Slopes. They have a YouTube page. We actually get more viewers. I know that's shocking, but we do get more viewers than them. My question for you, Clay, according to Wikipedia, what decade did the first business connected to Silicon Slopes begin? So the first of what would become Silicon Slopes, what decade did it first start? I give you 4 options. Was it the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s?
So what I'm going to do here,
You could pull ahead.
I'm going with C, 80s.
80s. Final answer.
Yeah, because I think it'll be word perfect.
Clayton, I'm going to give you .001, but you in fact are, because you named the company. You named the company. So you do get a little bit. Clay, Ryan, you can steal for .5 and pull ahead.
Side note: when I was working,
Well, I
the
just
polls,
basically
I had-
gave it to him, dude. Jesus Christ.
How'd you give it to him?
See,
Clayton, wait, we have one more question. We have one more question, Clayton.
There. I'm gonna go A. 1960s.
1960s.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Please look to your screen. Utah tech scene started with Word Perfect and Novell in 1979.
Fuck.
What's sad is that Clay was 1 year off. That's why I give him 0.001. Clay, are you still there? Do you leave the show? Are you still going to be a part of the show? Or
He knew what he was basing his answer on.
oh man,
And I probably would have thought, oh, Word Perfect started early 80s. 79, that's a rough one to miss.
that's a rough one to miss. We are
I can
at
see why he stormed off in anger.
well.
He also looked like he was pushing a button right before he
I
answered
know.
the
I saw
question.
that too. Don't think that didn't go unnoticed. It would be helpful if Clay, and by the way, we're not even at 11 o'clock yet. If Clay could be a part of the show, because we have one more question, would be very helpful if he could. Let me give him a ring. Let's do a live call to Clayton right now and see if he answers. Wait, no, I don't mean to call Jeremy and Clayton. This is the first time ever on Polyester Blend.
A live call.
Calling Clayton while he's going to the bathroom. Well, I've got a funny Utah County story I thought of to kill some time.
Well, we got to kill some time because we have one more.
While we were talking about the dry counties, or the dry city of Highland, I was reminded of my brief stint working at the Daily Herald newspaper in Provo. But do you guys remember the spice epidemic?
No.
Did you guys hear about this?
No, what is that?
It was a drug, but it was sold as
spice.
What was it sold as?
Yes. Now, sorry.
Was it like bath salts? What was it?
Yeah, I thought you were referring to remember when pepper became such a big deal? The spice pepper.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Tulip Mania? When that no, yeah.
But the great time fiasco of the odd eight.
There was an amusing period before it eventually got federally outlawed, I think. But while they were selling this in gas stations and you can get high off of it, and certain Utah County cities had outlawed it, but others hadn't.
I remember. Yeah, I remember the whole thing.
At that time, I was working at the Daily Herald, and they actually did a big like a huge insert investigated story on the spice epidemic, as I like to call it. But there would be funny stories in the police blotter where it would basically just be they arrested some kids who bought it in a city where it was legal, but then they were smoking it in the city where it was illegal, and they got busted, and they're like, "No, capo, you can't do shit to us." They probably didn't say shit because even though they were doing drugs, they were still in Utah County. You can't do heck to us. This stuff's legal. And then they're like, "No, they're not in this city. You're going to jail with Clayton Scrivener, who just saw in the corner of the screen." I think.
By the way, I'm doing this now, people. Ryan, by default, you will win the quiz in 30 seconds if Clayton does not return. We now do the countdown.
Default. Oh, he's.
30 seconds until Clay forfeits the match.
What's up?
Oh, thanks for joining the show, Clay, that you've been a part of for months now. We had one final question, my friend. Why'd you leave?
I went pee.
Why in the middle of the quiz? These are questions we'll need to answer later. This is
Sorry, did I lose the quiz? I already thought I was out.
No, buddy.
Okay.
We do a bonus. It is time for the bonus question, everybody. Price is right style.
Do I still have a chance?
Yes! You left when you're tied, you idiot.
Fantastic.
The
Fantastic.
fuck?
And you missed the detail that Word Perfect started in 79.
Yeah,
It was
79.
a year off.
But
And then
you guys,
I
do you
stalled
understand?
by telling a random story about Utah.
About
County.
spice.
Thank you.
Clay.
Thank you. I am forever indebted to you.
All right, really quickly, Clay, before we go to a 2-song break, we come back with the Limp Bizkit crew. Utah County, this is a Price is Right, okay? It's tied. Clay, you left when it was tied for the win. For the win. Utah County is special. This is Price is Right, okay? Utah County is special in the state of Utah that it is the only county named after Utah State. My question for both of you, Price is Right style. How many states have a county that shares the same name as the state it's in? Okay? How many states have a county that they share the same name? Price is Right. Price is Right style.
Is this
How
the most?
closely was everyone watching their election results, county by county?
By the way,
last month?
the answer was referenced to a textbook called American Counties, Jeremy, and I wanted to buy it. It's a textbook, so it's like $300. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to buy that. But you know how much I want to read a book called American Counties, just about counties?
How many pages in that baby?
It's a big boy. It's a big boy. It's a big boy.
I would say what is 5?
Okay, Ryan,
I'm gonna go 15.
remember it's Price is Right.
Yeah.
I want to take away a lot of points because he left during the quiz, and that won't be unnoticed next week. But people, if you look to your screen right now, you will see that Clayton was Price is Right style correct. There are seven
Damn.
counties. I'm so mad that he left and he got the quiz right. Clayton, you son of a bitch, explain yourself.
I'm just trying my best to just live my life, man. That's all I'm doing here.
Ryan,
Here you go.
I almost
The funny thing is that fact actually was written on the jail cell.
hey, one day you're going to be in a situation you're going to need to know this. And Clay was like, I will remember this.
It is 7 counties.
This is unbelievable. Ryan, you're not far off, but Clay has pushed ahead with 11-9.
Frankly, I'm a little disappointed in the leniency that was shown to Clayton tonight.
I did the 30-second. I tried
Are
doing
you fucking kidding me with this?
I tried to do a
leaving
timer.
in the middle of the quiz.
It won't be
We're all
unnoticed.
trying to have a good time.
It won't be unnoticed, Clay, that you left in the middle of that.
I came back. I came back, baby.
rule
I came back,
administrator,
baby.
I can say we did not have any rules in place for punishment. for
That will
leaving
change.
the
That will definitely change for
quiz,
next time.
But I'm sure that will be fixed next quiz.
And I'm already gonna.
I mean, I know it's new format, new show. Not as many bathroom breaks.
That's
tonight.
true.
And
That's
so,
true.
You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm a staunch
really
believer in
feel
that.
I really feel your pain as you see me. You see yourself down too.
Maybe
Oh,
we
this
need
guy,
to
he's
do
not
the
even
three-song-
apologizing.
Three-song break right before the county quiz, and that way it's like you definitely had. It's like making the kids.
Oh,
go
there'll be
before you
rules
hit the
next
road.
time. I'm gonna have. There will be rules next
I
time.
feel like maybe that was a power move by Clayton. He's like,
Ugh.
try to change this.
I'm
Try to
about-
change my
it
show
was
on me.
like-
I'm gonna go to the bathroom in the middle of a very important
I'm
segment.
gonna puke at how
Come
gross
back
that
and
is.
You guys might not be familiar with sports, but there's a phrase called "icing the kicker."
Ah.
I think that's what Clayton just did to Ryan.
Oh, well, we will have to hear what people say. We will have to hear what people say. Guess what? We're gonna play one song. It's a little bit long.